and to mend and repair. But how do we do that?
Stopping whatever work we're doing on the field and spending time away for months, refilling of the Holy Spirit, closer relationship with God.
Mhm. Yes, we need to get filled up again. Jesus, we have to spend time in personal devotion and communion with God. Sometimes, as I heard mentioned before, we need to talk to our mentor. We need someone to mentor us. We need to talk to the elder, the pastor, somebody to fill up. Because we sometimes, in witnessing and preaching the gospel, because of the varied response, sometimes we get discouraged. It is okay to tell someone that you feel discouraged so that you can receive encouragement. It is okay. But the thing about it, you could also ask for prayer. That's one way to mend the net. Ask for prayer and fix the net. There's no shame in that. But my advice, whatever you do, don't give up. So you take your time, you mend, you pray, etc. But don't give up. And fourth, cast again. Remember, you mend your net, so now you can go and cast the net again. Even if they were rejected, Jesus was asking them to cast again. Remember the story with Peter? All night Peter toiled, a seasoned fisherman, and he caught nothing, zilch. Not even a little sardine. He didn't catch a thing. And here comes Jesus in the morning, probably as Peter thought, not knowing what he went through the night. And he said, well, here what? Cast your net on the right side of the ship. Peter explained, well, look, we've done this whole night. We go all around the boat, caught nothing. But at your word, he will do it. But when I was reading this, something struck me. Jesus told them to set down nets, plural. And Peter said that at your word, I will set down a net or the net, one. When God is ready to bless us, we better listen to what he's saying, because he let down the net and the catch was so great, he had to call others to help. And the net wanted to break.
So what Jesus told Peter, let go down nets.
Yes, he told him, look at that. He told him to let down nets. And he let down net. And the catch was so great. Because Peter said, look, we went through this and we caught nothing. So Jesus said, net, just tossing net. But the haul was so great that the ship, even when they got help from the other boats, still both of the boats wanted to sink. So God is asking us to cast again. Yes, cast your net again. The fishermen knew they would always have to cast them again, because that's a job. You don't just fish one time for all and catch such a big fish that you're set for life. The fishermen knew they would always have to cast again. A big catch tonight does not mean they stop casting tomorrow. Because you got a big catch, we have a crusade and we get something, people say, right, we set. You don't need to do this again. No. And a failed attempt yesterday does not stop you from casting tomorrow. Not because you failed, you wasn't successful, doesn't mean you're going to stop fishing, you're going to stop casting. And that goes for us in our evangelistic efforts. A failed attempt yesterday does not mean that there are no fish around today. There'll always be fishes in the sea. And a torn net doesn't mean it's over. Mend your net and get back out there. We must always cast again. Share the